Welcome back to the Dawn Dev Podcast. We are here with Oko C, Nella.
Hello.
And I'll just get right to it. When did you start streaming on Twitch and why?
I started streaming on Twitch a couple of years ago. It was during August. Actually, the first game I ever streamed on Twitch was FTL. Fast and White. And I was
Love
like,
it.
I was like, yeah, I got this. I got the OBS program. I'll try to do this. It was okay. I had no idea what I was doing. A few months ago, I decided, you know what, I'm going to start challenging myself to get better at art. So I started streaming myself making 3D models. And that was in August of 2016. And on in June, no, it's J month. It's one of the J months.
Yeah.
January, the beginning of the year, I went into like, you know what, I'm just going to try doing some more streaming like this. So that's when I built my channel up, just trying to find my niche, trying to find like that. And right now, I'm still streaming, so that's what.
What kind of games do you stream?
Indie, retro, and anything in between, you know. Right now I'm playing some Orwell. I've played a few of your games as well on cast. Playing some more of the obscure games. I played some games from the Humble Trove, played games that been gifted me in a giveaway that was like, you know, basically waifu mahjong or something like that. I do not know exactly what it was, but it was, I will say, yeah.
It sounds entertaining.
More entertaining than it had a storyline. But for those people who are listening that worked on that, you are awesome. You made a good game. Exactly. But yeah.
What are some indie games that you've streamed that people may not know about?
Well, Bell Chef Brigade is one of the big ones. That they had a good presence still, but you know, it's like it kind of flew under the radar, but still, it's a very amazing game. Actually, I probably wrong about that, but one of my favorite games from 2017. Oh man, putting me on the spot here. I mean, you can edit this out. Wait, yeah, that.
Which ones have you spent the most time on?
Oh, West of Loathing I spent the most time on recently, and it was a good time we had. And now I'm sounding like the person that doesn't know what I'm talking about sometimes. So like, but actually, one of the games I spend the most time on is Undertale and Stardew Valley.
Yes.
One, I tried not going back into it too much because, you know, you can only have so much Undertale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is the hardest part about getting into streaming?
Well, basically, getting over the fact that it's usually just getting over the fact that you don't have to play popular games. Mm-hmm. Getting over that notion is like, the numbers game is usually the hardest part when we're going down to it. Because someone is like, oh look, you can play certain games. You can have like that high tier stuff. But then again, you look at it as like, I'm not having fun playing this game. On the flip side, you're playing this game, you're having a blast with it, and yeah. But the important part is, have that balance. Be balanced, like, you know, have that balance of playing the games you want to play, and also having the balance of the games, you know, feel the best to you.
Gotcha. Have you experienced any toxicity during streaming? And how did you deal with it, if so?
Well, basically, that's kind of like how I go for my channel. My mantra is like, I run a low sodium, gluten-free gaming environment. Low sodium meaning less salt. Gluten-free, I'm still trying to define that exactly.
I like it though.
Essentially, essentially, the only time I played this, Jackbox games, and had some random people join in, and then, you know, they started trolling and, you know, having their names with not safe for work things popping on my screen. I'm like, turning that off. I'm like, staring blankly at that. It's like, no.
Yeah, just shut it down.
The thing is, like, with toxicity, you counter it with more toxicity, it's just going to be a mess.
agree.
that's your responsibility as a caster. You have to foster that environment of, anti-toxicity. Be the one to help build people rather than take them down. Be that person, build that environment you want to build. You ultimately, the caster, you're in charge of your own channel. And whether you like it or not, you have that influence over the people that watch you. If you see a person saying what have you on stream, you're going to repeat that you're going to be more influenced to repeat that in real life. You're going to be like, hey, are you having a great day? Yeah. That's going to pass on.
Awesome.
Yes.
What was the most fun experience you had while streaming? Do you have any good stories?
Oh, good stories. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out a while back. I mean, there's a few things like I did my first few scary game streams where, of course, you have the let's go and I scream out loud when that's like a silly one. Basically, a lot of, and then there's all these other games where you get to name your character. I always name my character Steve for some reason because Steve is a good name to name characters. I'm trying to figure out. I also enjoy a little bit of dancing on stream, and I'm trying to figure out. I usually moments like completely random that go out of the blue. It's like I did not expect that to happen. Like I think I was very excited. I was playing Battle Chef, and they had the daily challenge in. I was like, okay, I did this, trying to min-max on everything. It's like, okay, I think I got it. Probably didn't get it. Didn't look up. I look under, my name's like right under that 25th of the board. Not just under that top tier. I'm like, I got way too flippin' ecstatic. And I was like, that moment when you do something so amazing in the first try, or you've been working toward that you don't see coming. That's some of the best stories. And I'm trying to figure out what other good things. I actually, during a Jackbox stream, I had like a picture of Bob Ross and, basically played with the Bob Ross head and just expanding the Bob Ross head, shrinking the Bob Ross head, dancing around to the DuckTales thing while the Bob Ross head dances around. Just being able to experiment with that. I think that kind of sums up.
Yeah.
Like those. I can't remember a specific story. I'm talking.
What advice would you give people who haven't streamed but would like to start and are interested in it?
Do a lot of research. First of all, basically there are tons of stuff out there. I started streaming by just kind of jumping straight in. You could do that. Some people do months of research beforehand to try to perfect their channel the way they like it. I say dive right in, and honestly, the streaming game, some people never bring this up. You see so many articles say like, this person was a partner within a year, or I played this game. Luck. Remember, a lot of the streaming game, a lot of anything success-wise luck is a big thing. And I heard this on another podcast, like from Rob Paulson's Talking Tunes podcast, that luck is basically opportunity and talent meshed together. So, and sometimes you have to make your own luck. Sometimes you have to play that game safe.
Yeah.
But look, just remember, don't get yourself down if you don't make partner in your first year or the second year or in 5 years. Do not let that get you down, because ultimately you're doing what you're enjoying. You're making content. You're making fun of things. You're having fun with friends. You're cracking puns. You're talking on a podcast to the microphone and probably blabbing your mouth out. Or
that's the goal.
Other reasons. But remember, sometimes you don't have to put all your marbles in one basket. That's what I'm meant to say. You know what? Play a little bit safe. Know the risks involved. You want to jump right in, dive in, go for it. You want to test the waters a little bit, build your brand up a little bit more, do that.
Gotcha.
Also, just hide room numbers when matchmaking, okay? That's what I have to say. Hide room numbers when matchmaking, okay? Because people like to join in. Be careful who you give that to, okay?
Check your information.
Yeah.
Oko C, Nella, great talking to you.
Great meeting you, Chad.
Great episode of the podcast.
Sorry for stammering so
Oh
long.
no, I love with the guest stammer. That means I have to ask less questions.
Well, it just means I don't know what to talk about. And it's like, wait, I had to call back another experience. I did that time and that time. Yeah. All right.
Oko C, Nella, if you're into indie games, watching indie games, check out his channel.
All right. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Bee-hoo.